Hello, welcome back, Box101 here, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be reviewing this set from 2022, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. You may also know this set as Gray Slab with Figures. It is a pretty interesting set, given that it's light gray and dark gray, or light bluish gray and dark bluish gray, and that's basically it. That's one of the main things that people don't like about that set. I'll talk about that later, but for now, let's get into the figures. Let's get into one of the main two characters in the set first, Darth Vader, and it is your relatively common now Darth Vader. He has arm printing, and then he has leg printing. He has all the printing, besides foot printing, of course, toe printing, I mean. But yeah, he's just a pretty common Darth Vader nowadays. He does have the burnt Anakin head instead of the white one, so that is actually different. I forgot about that. He is the more burnt Anakin head. And he does have the scars on the back as well, which makes sense timeline-wise, and also given what you see in the show. But yeah, just a pretty nice Darth Vader figure, and he comes with a red lightsaber. Pretty nice. Next up, we have the other main character in the set, Obi-Wan Kenobi, also the main character in the show Kenobi. And he, well, he's Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's for sure. He does have the cool, more messy hair, which does actually look quite good. I quite like that hairpiece, even just for its mock potential. If you're making custom figures, I think that works pretty well with some. But yeah, he's the Jedi robes, or I guess they're not really Jedi robes, but the cloak and everything like that. And he comes with his blue lightsaber. Spoiler alert, this fight doesn't end well for him. We can move on, however, to Tala Durith, I believe. Is that her name? Something like that. I just read it off the box, so I guess. But, yeah. She uses the newer skin tone, which looks pretty good on her. And then she has the, just the normal blaster. But she is in an Imperial uniform, so you can actually use this for I guess, a female Imperial officer. Because she has the hips going in, or whatever you call that, the stomach moving in on the print. And yeah, that's also on the other side as well, but as you can see, nice back printing. And doesn't have any prints on her legs. Pretty simple Imperial figure. Obviously, would make more sense to have dual molded legs with the black and then the dark bluish gray, but it's Lego. Come on. Yes, let's get on to the final figure. And the final figure is Ned B. Probably the best figure in the set, if I'm honest. And he's pretty cool. This is a very nice droid minifigure. He has the big hammer that he uses in the show, and he has a backpack, actually, with some nice printed detail on there. I think that's a print, right? Yep. And then, this is actually how he is attached. This big top part is one singular piece. I'll take that off and show you. And that is what it looks like detached. One big piece. And then that's where this attaches on the back. Nearly messed that up. But he has a black, just a normal plain black body with the blue, or the light blue, or whatever you call this, medium. It's not medium azure. I keep saying medium azure. The whatever blue arm, and then the more orangish yellow arm. So, really cool minifigure. Special mold for this set alone. I really like it. On from the pretty perfect minifigure selection, we can actually get onto the set. Now, I believe the set retailed for like $50, either that or something like $45. But I know at Costco's it was on sale for, or at Costco's plural. At Costco it was on sale for probably around $30. I think you could find it even for less than that. But that's because Costco's really good with their pricing on Lego things sometimes, especially when they get older. But this set has some nice little play features, which is good to see. And one of those main play features is these, which actually you can put a figure on and then you can spin them. Is that a hair? That is a long hair. But you can move these turntables around and you can put your Obi-Wan, that's Darth Vader, your Darth Vader there, and Obi-Wan here, and you can actually duel them. So you can pretend like they're fighting. Yay. But yeah, you can do that if you want, and then he can get dragged through the fire, maybe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It also comes with these two trans clear pieces, so it can look like he's Darth Vader's force pushing Obi-Wan away, launching him into next week. But there are some little details on the set, such as this, which is, I guess, well, just a post, electrical antenna thing. And then there's this, which is a little cart. And you may see it can move. If you press this hard enough, the whole thing will explode off. And what's supposed to happen is these things full of this lava or fire launch onto the actual play set, and the ground is covered in fire. And then these things also maybe bonk Darth Vader in the head or something. But it is on this little cart, which is a pretty simple but nice build. I actually think it's supposed to be turned like this. But yeah, looks good. And then there is this little area in the back where you can sit your Tala officer figure. And then also this little trough, or why did I call it a trough? This little machine where you can put, or you can't really put anything. It just exists and it looks cool. So you get that. But there is one other feature in the set, and I probably should have started with it actually in like that. Really? I probably should have started with it in like that. Let's try and get these out. Just shove it under there for now. But you can. Wow, I'm actually just struggling. Wow, this is depressingly terrible. Yeah, you can put that under there, and usually there's not too much of a panel gap. But if you move this, I think it's this one, right? Maybe. Is it this one? No, which one is it? I don't remember. Oh, no. I'm failing miserably as always. It is the right one, I just wasn't pushing hard enough. If you push hard enough, wow, this is a messy play feature for me because I'm terrible at this, but it flips out the fire. That's the gist of it. And it's supposed to look cinematic and cool, but I just messed it up so many times, there's no way that could look cinematic or cool. But I guess I should get on to my final opinions on the set, because that's basically it. Besides some cool play features and a interesting little build for the bottom, it does use a rubber band in here. That's basically it for the set. So let's get on to my opinion. And my opinion is that this set is interesting. I think at $50, it wasn't worth it. But when it went on sale for like $35, even lower than that, it was a pretty good price for just the pieces alone, really. But the main thing is that this base plate is basically just that, a base plate. And it's not too interesting. Now, I do like the little play features that it does have. And one thing I will say, this is supposed to be sand. In the movie, it's sand, although it is dark, and it's supposed to be, like, gray because of the darkness. It's supposed to be sand-colored, so don't know why they made it gray. And maybe from, like, they're probably using, like, the preliminary photos that Disney gave them, and they couldn't really do too much to see that it was sand. But, yeah, it's a pretty simple set. Not my favorite set of the year. I definitely liked the Scythe, Inquisitor's Scythe better. I don't have the set, but I just thought it was definitely a cooler Obi-Wan Kenobi set than this. But I do like the figures. Kind of like Duel on Peridia. I don't quite like the set or its price, but I like the figures in the set. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.